Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Amy coming to you for another lunchtime inspiring moment. So how are you today? How are you feeling today? How's everything going today? How's everything going with you today? I hope you are doing well. I have another message for you today, and it's around fear. I just had a coaching session with someone, and they're still at the point of fear. F-E-A-R, fear, false evidence appearing real. So I said I wanted to just give you a little inspirational message today around fear. Now, I know I read a long time ago something that Gandhi said, the peacemaker, right? He said fear is really letting yourself, it's not really about fear. The enemy is fear, and we think it's hate, but it's really fear. That's the quote that he said. The enemy is fear. We think it's hate, but it's really fear. So I want to say to you today, fear is the real enemy. So you have to stop letting fear take you over. Stop letting fear take you over. Now, fear can be a powerful force that holds all of us back from achieving our goals and living our best lives. It can make us feel like we're not capable, make us feel like we're not worthy, or we're not deserving, like we're not deserving of what we're actually desiring. Have you ever felt that way? Like, I know I have these dreams and desires inside of my heart, but on the background, I just feel like I'm not deserving of it. I see everybody else doing their thing, but deep down inside, because of something from the past or your self-limiting beliefs, you feel like maybe you are really not deserving of it. And I'm going to tell you, if you're still having those negative thoughts and stuff in your mind, that could be why you say things that are negative, or feel a certain way about other people when you see them doing their thing and leveling up. I can remember hearing a long time ago, hating somebody or feeling jealousy is like you are drinking the poison and hoping somebody else is going to die. You know who's dying? You are. You're dying inside. So fear can lead to negativity. It can lead to animosity, aversion, or dislike. You know that? Or even intolerance towards others. You feel that intolerance towards others. But like I said, Gandhi reminded us that fear is the real enemy. It's fear that's the real enemy. What are you fearing? Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of abundant success, right? So you don't take action. Fear of somebody passing you by like the crab in the bucket. I know no one wants to talk about that, right? But think about, have you ever seen live crabs in the bucket? They're in the bucket, and every time one tries to crawl out, they just pull them back down, pull them back down, right? Because it's like, let's all be miserable at the bottom of this bucket instead of letting someone else go up, crawl up. I believe me coming up is so I can reach back down, put my hand down and pull somebody else up. Then I teach that person and they pull somebody else up. And before you know it, we all are on this journey and on a destination to our destiny. That's what I want. That's my wish and hope for everybody. Some people are feeling fear that you're going to lose, or maybe even you're going to win or succeed. That could be what you're afraid of. But the biggest one that I experience with other people, and this is major, fear of becoming a success, fear of blowing up, fear of having a lot of money and wondering, who's going to come for me, or who's going to want this or going to want that. So fear of becoming. And I always say people often mistake fear and hate for their enemy, but hate it's just a symptom of fear. Jealousy is a symptom of fear. Discontentment is a symptom of fear. So let me tell you the truth about fear and failure. Are you listening up? I'm going to tell you the truth as far as what my truth. I truly believe that failure is an opportunity to learn. If everything is going good and going great and you're on the top, well, when are you going to learn? We all have failure. But when you fall down, I know many experts have told us, when you fall down, look up and get yourself up. I believe failure is an opportunity to learn, my friend. So what do you still need to learn? What do you still need to learn? Because I know you are great. I know that you are exceptional with something. Or I guess maybe what I should say is I should ask you this. Listen to this. How many of you have overcome something or some things in your life that would have taken somebody else out? Facing foreclosure, bankruptcy, sickness, cancer, this, that, and you survived it. This is another one. I have one of my mentees who's going to be coming up. I'm going to be introducing you to her in a few weeks, relationship. How many of you, I speak to people who are in marriages where they've been married 20, 25, 30 years and they still like each other. So that's an opportunity there. There are other people who are struggling who can use your help. What are you exceptional with? What is something that you've gone through? So you've gone through and would have taken somebody else out. That's your superpower, my friend. That's the thing that you can help somebody else with. So I want to say to you today, stop allowing your fear to keep you stagnant. Do I need to say that again? Listen up. Stop allowing your fear, false evidence appearing real, to keep you stagnant, to keep you in place. Stop allowing your fear to keep you bitter. Stop allowing your fear to make you jealous when you see other people are doing things. Get in there. You too. There's room for you to blow up, glow up, learn up, do whatever it is you need to do. When you allow your fear to control you, you become closed off. You become closed off to new experiences and new ideas. And even this is when people tend to start to lash out on others who are different from them, right? I don't care how different you are, look different, color different, size different, religion different. There's still love for you. I might not like what you're doing, but there's still love for you, right? There's no room for hate, my friends. Stop allowing your fear to keep you stagnant. That's right, Lolita Muse. Tell the people, stop allowing your fear to keep you stagnant. So with that, before I leave, I can't tell you all about that without giving you some basic things. So let me give you 3 things to do to overcome your fear and live your life with fierceness and with joy. And if this message is not for you, share it with somebody else. The first thing you have to do is to acknowledge your fears. This is where you have to acknowledge your jealousy, acknowledge what's going on within you. So the first step to overcoming is to acknowledge it. And I'm going to take a breather on that one, because a lot of people have a problem with, they can tell you what you're not doing, tell you about yourself, but they can't stop to acknowledge what's going on within them. So take some time to reflect on what you are really afraid of and why you are afraid of it. Do I need to say that again? Stop and reflect on what you're really afraid of and why. What's going on within you? And by understanding your own fears and where it's coming from, then you can begin to address them. All right. So that's number 1. Number 2, then I'm going to tell you to challenge your fears. Once you have identified those fears, challenge them. And sometimes you have to challenge them every day because they can get big. Sometimes these things can get bigger than we are. Squash them, step on them, challenge them and ask yourself if those fears are based on reality or are they simply limiting beliefs. That's what I believe they are. Something somebody told you, what you believe, or you haven't expanded your mind yet to know what's really possible for you. So consider what evidence you have to support those fears and try to find evidence to the contrary. Because it's there. You're seeing people all around you, people just like you, grew up with you, and they are doing big things. I believe you can too, but I always say you want to do what's inside of your heart. Now, I'm not talking to that person who's just happy and want to stay miserable. So go on the other side. I'm talking to people who want more, who want to do more. So after you do number 2, then take action. Take action. You can do big things, big step actions, or just take small steps every day towards the things that you really want. Because I'm telling you, fear often paralyzes us. It paralyzes us. You know, paralyzed meaning just keep you where you are and you can't take any action. So fear often paralyzes us and keeps us from taking action. And I'm gonna take myself out of that one. It doesn't paralyze me. It paralyzes you guys who are not moving. But the best way to overcome fear is to face it head on. Face it head on. Take small steps towards your goals. Have a vision for your life and take small steps towards those goals, even if they scare you, my friend. Even if they scare you. Even small steps will build your confidence and help you to overcome those fears. All right. So I think I've said enough. I think I feel like preaching a little bit. So I want to say to you that you do have other options, my friend. You do have other options. And for a matter of fact, I think now that I'm talking about this, tomorrow is Finance Friday. You know what I'm going to make my topic for Finance Friday tomorrow? I'm going to teach you and show you how you can build a six-figure side business alongside your lifestyle. Do you have a lifestyle? Do you have something that you love doing, things that you love doing, places you love going, or where you want to go? Did you know that you can build a business around that lifestyle? Let's get over the fear, my friend. Let's step into faith. Let's move towards our divine destination. That's my hope for you, my wish for you. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. I am Dr. Amy Himes. I am here to help you. You know, reset your mindset, develop your skill set, and get on board to live out all of those dreams that's inside your heart. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. You have a blessed day, my friend. Bye-bye.